Hi guys, this is Chris from FitTech. One of my friends reached out to me and said her 88-year-old mother needed some low back stretches but could not get down to the floor. So this is a great opportunity to show you some great seated and standing stretches for your lower back. With any new physical challenge or test, start slowly. If you have osteoporosis or stenosis, please do not do these stretches. Email me for further advice. Always go to the first resistance barrier and hold it. Don't push a stretch. Stop if you have pain. Hold each stretch for 10 seconds, ultimately 30. You can do these stretches several times throughout the day. Whatever you do, don't do them first thing in the morning. Hey guys, I'm going to show you 4 of my favorite stretches for the lower back that you can do in a standing position that will require a chair. The first one, like I said before, and I always tell people, every 20 minutes that you're seated, you should stand up and just reach for the sky. You want to reach for the sky as much as possible. Get a nice stretch upwards. You can even lean back slightly. That goes on to the second stretch, which you can do as well very often throughout the day. Just lean back, lean back. Again, you don't want to cause pain when you do any of these stretches. Just lean back to that first resistance barrier and hold it. If that's painful for you, please do not do. So reach the sky, 1, lean back, 2. To the first resistance barrier, don't push it. The 2 other stretches I like in the standing position are the hamstring stretch. Again, when you're doing the hamstring stretch, it is going to impact the lower back because it's connected to the pelvis, which the lower back is as well. And what I want you to do when you do a hamstring stretch, I'm not having you flex your spine. We're too flexed as is. We're seated all day, our spine's flexed. What I do want you to do is keep a nice rigid spine and come forward. See how much limited motion I have? But I'm getting that stretch on the hamstring. Same thing other side. Back is straight. There you go, hamstring stretch. If I went like that, I'll be stretching my lower back into flexion. That causes more problems. And we're seated all day, we're stretching that all day long. The 4th stretch I want you to do is for the hip flexion. You put your foot on the chair like I mentioned to you before in another video. You bring your hip forward and you lean back. You lean back and you're stretching all the muscles through the hip, especially the hip flexor. You try to keep this leg somewhat straight, foot planted. And you do the same thing on both sides. Again, you're holding it for at least 10 seconds, upwards to 30 to 45 seconds. Hi guys, here are the 4 pics of the standing low back stretches that I like. Hi guys, now I'm going to show you my 5 favorite stretches for the lower back that you can do in the seated position. And my first stretch we're going to do is not so much a stretch as a motion, but some people call it a stretch, some people don't. It's the cat-cow that we usually do in a quad position. Basically, I want you to put your hands across your chest, and we're just going to round up the upper back. We're not stretching the lower back. We're rounding the upper back, and then we're going to extend the lower back. Round out the upper back, and then extend the lower back. You do that several times just to gain motion to the upper part of your spine. It feels good. And this is similar to the cat-cow that we do in the quad position. My second favorite stretch, and this is a great one. Oh, that's my puppy. You're going to put your ankle on top of your knee. It's going to stretch the piriformis, which is involved with the pelvic area, which impacts the lower back. And what we're going to do is just lean forward. You're going to feel that deep stretch going into the glutes and into the lower back. Keeping your back straight now. We're not flexing that spine. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Remember, holding each stretch for at least 10 seconds, 10, preferably 30 to 45, and lean forward. Again, we're not flexing the spine, keeping this back straight. My third favorite stretch in the seated position, I'm upright, and I'm just going to slowly twist to one side and hold that. Again, not forcing a stretch, just letting it happen, because most sprains and strains and injury happens when a muscle or tissue is overstretched. Do the same thing on the other side, keeping yourself upright. Going in that first resistance barrier, hanging out there, just letting things happen. Then we're going to do my fourth favorite stretch. You can hold on to the chair if you want to do this, and just lean over to one side. It stretches the QL, the quadratus lumborum, which is commonly tight on many people, and do the same thing on the other side. You can hold on to the chair. And my fifth favorite stretch in the seated position, again, I'm keeping my upper body as straight as possible. I'm just going to bring one knee into my chest. Again, at least 10 seconds hold, and then do the other knee into the chest. You can do this several times throughout the day. Find what stretches work for you. Remember, you want to keep your spine, especially in the lower back. Hi guys, I got cut off there, but remember, when you're doing the stretches, keep your back straight in most of the stretches that I just did for you. And here are the 5 picks of my favorite seated lower back stretches. Good luck guys, take care.